What's up guys and welcome to my channel. My name's Amber and today I am going to be unboxing the Osmo Color Cycle Starter Kit. So Osmo's PR company sent this out to me yesterday and I actually got it today. Got here so quick. But yeah, I got it, so I just thought it would be a cute idea to kind of unbox this just in case anyone's kind of seen Osmo before and they're maybe thinking of buying it or they don't know what they're going to get inside the kit. So I just thought, yeah, it would be a nice idea. It's got a bit battered up in the post, but it's not the end of the world. So yeah, we'll just get started. So it did come in a big giant bag, but obviously I've already taken the bag off of that and had a little peek inside because I have no self-control. So we'll just open this up just now. Now the first thing that I did notice when I opened the box for this is it comes with a little swatch ring, which I think is amazing. I'm going to open it up just now because not many colour companies kind of like do that, so you can actually see their swatches. So I just thought that was great. Obviously when you are using a swatch ring for kind of like reference, I always kind of say tread carefully because these are kind of applied on pretty much white synthetic hair. So obviously you don't actually really know what the colour is going to look like if your hair's not white, you know what I mean? So obviously, you know, just be careful. So yeah, that's good. A little swatch ring, this is fun. And then the first colour that I notice is the Wild Rouge. So this is probably a red. So the swatch for that is here. It's actually a little bit lighter than I thought it would be just because of the word rouge, but still a pretty nice colour. These are 150 mils. So I don't know if you've seen any of my videos before, but I usually kind of swear by Crazy Colour just because I like the price of it. Like I think it's pretty reasonable for what you get and it's easy to kind of use on my clients and stuff like that. So I've pretty much for 10 solid years I've always used Crazy Colour. So obviously Crazy Colour are I think 100 mil and these are 150, so I think that's pretty good. I looked up the price of this kit and I think it's roughly about £30 and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and you get 8 items in here including the colour ring. So I think that's really good for £30. So yeah, if you're thinking about buying these and you're not entirely sure in terms of like cost, like I think that matches up pretty well. So we've got the colour here. The consistency looks really good. It looks nice and thick, so it's not going to be like too watery if you're applying it to your own hair. So that's pretty good. So we've got our Wild Rouge here, and then the next colour we've got our Wild Yellow. I think these all start with the word wild at the front. But yeah, so we've got Wild Yellow. This looks really nice. It looks so bright. And this is Wild Yellow here. Again, a bit lighter than I thought it would be, judging by the colour, but that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You'll probably find it will maybe look a bit different on the hair as opposed to obviously a synthetic swatch. So Wild Yellow, and then what else have we got? I really want to do it in a colour coordinated way. And then we've got Wild Green, and I have that on my hands. Oh god, it's all over my hands. Wild Green, and that looks like, oh wow, that's so nice. That's like an apple. I mean, that's beautiful. That's such a nice green. And then we have blue. We've got Wild Cobalt. This looks like it would be a nice colour, and that looks like that on the swatch. Again, a bit lighter looking than I thought it would be. I might actually make up my own swatches. I have some hair in my spare room just to kind of see what it's going to look like on actual real human hair. So if I do that, I'll probably enter a quick clip so you guys can see what it looks like on real hair as opposed to these kind of white synthetic swatches. But we've got our cobalt blue here, and then we have, I have not done this color coordinated at all, I've really messed up. I've got like 2 warm colours here. We have our wild black. Now I actually love black. I think black is like a must for anyone's colour kit. I just think it's great. I really like dusky kind of like softer tones, like, you know, if you're adding it to yellow, like maybe like a nice mustardy colour. I think it's great for kind of like more grungy looking colours, and I think stuff like this is like perfect, especially if you're going for maybe kind of like a deeper root. If you were doing like a blue root, I would maybe like do these two together with maybe like a tiny little bit of pink in it, just to kind of give it a little bit more vibrancy. So stuff like this, like if you know you're thinking about something like that, like definitely get black for whatever range you're using. I definitely think like more people should do this, just because I think like it's so good. So yeah, if you want nice kind of soft subdued colours, get black in your colour kit. But we've got black here, and I imagine that's going to look like black on the swatch, but we'll see. Yeah, this looks pretty warm actually. It looks like a kind of like warm black. It doesn't look blue base, almost kind of looks like a browny black, so that would be interesting for seeing how it's mixed to conditioner to make kind of like greys and stuff. It might not kind of, I don't know if you've ever tried to do a kind of grey on someone's hair and then it goes like horrible and it's like not pleasant. So that would be good. Trillion Tones is actually, if you see my last video I used Trillion Tones black and conditioner, and that makes a really nice kind of bluey silver, but sometimes it can be pretty patchy. But this would be interesting to see how it's mixed with the Color Tamer that I've got here. So yeah, you've got your Color Tamer and your black, so these would be pretty good together. This is kind of just like a white conditioner. When I usually use Crazy Colour, I just usually use like a cheap white conditioner, kind of mix things together. But this is the Color Cycle Color Tamer, you can see it here, and this is 250ml, so quite a lot of products, which is pretty good. And then what we have left is the Wild Fuschia, and that is, oh wow, this is such a nice pink. This is beautiful. This reminds me of Directions Flamingo Pink, if anyone's used that before. That's such a nice pink as well, but that's what that reminds me of. This looks like it would be such a nice, good coverage pink, especially considering this is on a synthetic piece of hair as well. It looks great. So yeah, we've got that. And then for the last colour, so my freaking camera died halfway through a sentence, so that was really good. Would recommend that to everyone. Definitely do it if you have the time. But I think I was checking out the Wild Orange Color Cycle. So this is the last one inside the box, and that looks like this. This is actually a really, really nice orange. It looks like it's going to be like a really nice kind of like coverage orange. This actually looks a lot like Crazy Colours, just orange. So yeah, this looks great. It looks nice and kind of like deep and vivid, so that looks lovely. So yeah, and the last thing inside the box is, got this like little pamphlet, and you've got directions on how to apply the colour, and then what else? And you've also got a big picture here of what colours they actually do in the range. The range is actually pretty big. I didn't realise it was as big as this, but yeah. And oh, the wild teal looks so nice. But yeah, very, very big range, and honestly for the price of them, they're a steal in comparison to a lot of like different brands. I would say for me, like the lowest priced brands would probably be like this one, and then maybe like Crazy Colour and Directions. Those are kind of like the lower budget ones. I actually prefer the lower priced ones purely just because it means that my clients don't really need to pay through the nose to get like an expensive hair colour, you know what I mean? I don't think you should have to be rich to get nice hair, but whatever. But yeah, so that is everything inside of the box. So I'll probably do some swatches just so you guys can see what they look like on hair as well. And I think for my next video, I'm actually going to colour this wig. It's just a cheap wig that I got off of Amazon, but I thought it'd be good to kind of like colour this. I was going to do kind of like pastel rainbow colours, and I was actually just going to use crazy colour, but I think now that I have these, I'll probably use the Osmo colours just to try and like properly get a good test of them and stuff as well. So if you want to see that, keep an eye out for that. But yeah, let me know if you liked this in the comments. Is there any other colour ranges that you're curious about that you would like to kind of see, or for me to like test out or anything like that? Let me know in the comments. But if you like this video, please give me a subscribe, please like, please comment, please click the notification bell thingy, and yeah, just do all of that good stuff, you know. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will hopefully see you guys again soon. So I actually did get around to painting some swatches, and I'm just going to go through the pros and cons with you guys just so you can get a fair idea of what I thought of them. So for the pros, the products were easy enough to work with. The saturation was nice, and honestly I didn't need a fight with them too much to get a nice even result. For the cons, personally I think the pink and blue were not true to tone, swatch, or name for that matter. Like, would you call that pink fuchsia? Do Osmo know what fuchsia looks like? Because I feel like they don't. With the Cobalt, I don't know if I'm just being a bit pedantic here. I personally wouldn't call that Cobalt, but maybe I'm wrong. Tell me in the comments if you think it is. I'm still going to use the line on my wig and maybe do another mini review, but as of right now, I'm honestly not blown away by it. The other colours were nice, but the pink and blue really let it down. I mean, not every colour in a colour line is perfect, so I am willing to work with it a bit more, but I'm just going to see how I get on. Let me know if this review was helpful to you, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Bye!